What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome to the PixelCast.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, episode 1 of our yappy, talky, whatever the heck this is going to be podcast, where we're just going to have fun here. There's a lot of fun ideas we have planned coming up in this podcast, coming up soon, because we're here to have a great time.
You're moving your head a lot right now.
I am. Listen, this is a different setup, a different vibe than what we usually do. There's no game in the background to rescue us. This is just us. We're at the edge of the bridge. We're bungee jumping, and boy, did we not test that rope beforehand.
No.
So we're diving into the deep end and hoping that it bounces right back up.
And we gotta hope it doesn't snap.
Yeah, it's not gonna do that, right, guys?
Right?
Right?
No snappage.
No snap?
Go no snap.
Go no snap. Now then, you could be listening to this on YouTube right now, or you could be listening to this on Patreon 24 hours early. You could be listening to this on Saturday instead of Sunday. If you go ahead and support us on Patreon, we don't really advertise that too much on our videos, except for the little thing, because I don't want it to be too. I don't want to be one of those people who are in the middle of playing a game, and then all of a sudden there's a cutaway and be like,
hey, we'll get back to this in a second, but hey.
Yeah.
Go to the link in the description and then come back.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of invasive Patreon ads like that. But if you want to help support us or get this podcast early, or some other things we're going to be talking about here soon in a bit here as we talk about some stuff, there'll be you can help support us through Patreon and help us be able to do things like this.
Yes, please.
A lot more often. That'd be wonderful.
We like doing this for you guys.
Exactly. And besides, there are like 1,300 of you that said you would support us, but then most of you haven't shown up yet.
Because you did a poll.
I did a poll.
You did a poll on our channel.
I did a poll
on YouTube post
and I was like, hey, if we did it, would you do it? And there's an answer of yes. No, I have no interest. And then people that were like, I will if I have the money. That was obviously a dominant answer.
But the yes was like, yes, definitely.
Yeah, I was like, yes, absolutely. And then
like to try and see how many people we would definitely be getting to justify doing it.
Yes, yeah.
And then out of the how many people said yes, definitely?
Oh man, let me double. Will it show it through my phone if I look, or is it only through desktop that it shows the numbers? Because it was a decent bit. And then I remember I told you beforehand, I was like, listen, I know I made this, but don't expect that because people are messed up. Okay, so. All right, so there were 1.6 thousand votes overall.
Who said?
Well, that was the overall vote.
Okay.
And then 13% said, yes, I will absolutely 100%. That was the answer.
And then out of that, how many people actually joined the Patreon?
Not a whole lot. There were over 100, like 150 votes, and then that we've gotten like 10% of that. Like 15%.
Guys, why?
So you know what you have to do if you somehow didn't realize what's going on, even though it's been plastered everywhere in various ways. Hey, welcome aboard, right? Where you get good stuff. You get to see.
Please help us be able to make more things, please.
Exactly. Hey, all of you wanted to see Disco Elysium, and if it didn't work, you can still see the unreleased version over there on Patreon.
But it is only the first.
Only the first episode.
One episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we stopped at that after one.
Because it just wasn't working for us.
No.
But we can talk about that later if we want to.
Yeah.
That's our Patreon. You can support us there. And it's neat little stuff you want to support and get little bonuses.
If you can't, share it around.
Yeah, share it around. Let other people make sure other people know that it's there.
Yeah. Help let people know that it exists.
Exactly, because it only took us 7 years to get one made.
Hey,
look, I made a segue into the thing going on here.
Segue.
Because as we were getting this going, I realized recently, because sometimes there's always a big milestone that I look at a lot of times, because it was what changed the trajectory of Pixel Partners forever, and that was Ace Attorney.
Yes.
Really, Ace Attorney I view as like the beginning of like a lot of things for us.
The true Pixel Partners journey.
Yeah, which was on
with Ace Attorney.
Which was on May 19th of 2019.
God.
Which was 7 years ago in a few days.
It's been 7 years.
Though we started doing daily stuff on the 12th. About a week before that, we were playing
May 12th.
Monster Prom because I think I've told this story before, but really the Monster Camp demo which goes to age us so much already. That was our first thing that like
really hit it off. Yeah.
Because we've been doing stuff daily for about 7 years. We have been recording and doing stuff for a long time. Pixel Partners has been around in a couple versions because it also used to be, before it was its own channel, it was like a side series on my solo channel.
You're very old.
On Masked Man Gaming, which has been around since 2011, 2012.
Since before we met.
Yes. So 2011. Fuck, I'm a dinosaur, but we'll go over that later. But Pixel Partners, we've been doing like
YouTube dinosaur asterisk.
Yeah, YouTube dinosaur.
You're not a real dinosaur.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But
I'm a year older than you. Do not say that.
But
because if you're a dinosaur, I'm a fossil.
Because we had done some because YouTube was, as it is for most people, a hobby.
Yeah.
We were doing it back then.
It was just a little side thing, just for fun.
Yeah, when we had time, we would touch various things, like when Deltarune suddenly fucking was a thing that happened and came out.
Yeah.
That was something we played and went through. Resident Evil 1, its PC version, we did that a little bit. All kinds of Mario Party. I did not realize until I looked back and like, we have been playing Mario Party 4 for a goddamn lifetime. I swear.
Really?
Yeah, that's like the first thing we ever posted on this channel, and like the first like multi-part series we did on my channel too.
I was so nervous. I was so anxious to be part of your channel because YouTube was not my thing.
No?
I've never done YouTube before. I had only like watched YouTubers, and I was like, oh, that seems kind of fun. That'd be cool to do one day maybe. And then you had a channel and you were like, hey, you want to record a game together? And I was like, oh God, really?
Yeah.
I used to be so like anxious and quiet.
Yeah.
And just, you could hear the nerves in my voice.
Yeah. Do you remember what the first thing you recorded was?
It was The House.
The House, the old Flash game, The House, the
point
old
and
horror
click
Flash
horror
game. Which at this point,
it was just jump scare central.
Yeah, it's a classic in the horror online free genre.
We recorded it during one of your visits while we were still long distance.
Yes.
And
I had a little laptop. I brought it over a little tiny USB microphone.
I don't do horror games well. I love watching them. I love watching like people play them.
Yeah.
But even when people play them, I get jump scared when there's jump scares.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's like watching scary movies. I love that too. But playing it myself.
Yeah.
I hate playing horror games myself.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I was in my horror YouTuber phase at that point, playing Amnesia and Alien Isolation.
I was in that. I was put into that classic subcategory of my girlfriend plays X scary game, insert here. Like
yeah.
You made me into clickbait.
Oh man, I guess I did. Yeah,
you made me into clickbait.
Oh man, look at us now.
Because I was the girlfriend that never played horror games and would always get scared of them. So you're just like, hey, here, play this.
It's funny how things evolve in that way.
And I played Slenderman, like the original. Like
the original, the 8 pages.
And I hated that.
To be fair, I hate that too.
That video made me realize that I sing when I'm scared.
Yeah.
To self-soothe.
Yeah.
And then you can tell I was in my prime Attack on Titan phase because I would just start singing the theme song.
Oh my God, yeah.
I got scared and I would just go while I was running.
Oh my God, what an era.
And it was, and then I think I was like asking if Mikasa could show up and help me at one point.
That sounds about right. Oh man.
That was one of my prime hyperfixations at that point.
But hey, look at you now, huh?
Look at me now.
Look at you now. Now you've got your own channel and you can watch me as I get scared playing games.
God, you We don't play enough though.
Yeah, that's because people don't watch enough, unfortunately.
I know, because it's not our main niche.
Yeah, because niche is a big thing.
Because people don't typically come to our channel for horror games. That's more like a Markiplier thing.
Yeah, they are here for murder mystery visual novels.
Literally.
Pretty much. Because it all started with Ace Attorney.
Yep.
And then it moved on to Danganronpa afterwards, which was a terrifying transition for me. And then it became Persona, which kind of opened up a little bit more into the JRPG genre.
Well, didn't the Somnium Files come before Persona?
Yeah, but that wasn't a massive change for us.
No,
because
but I'm
that
saying
was
it's also a murder mystery visual novel situation.
It is. Yeah. But yeah, jumping into Persona was like, we were running out of things. Because, we were the Ace Attorney people for, oh my God, 2 years, probably. Close to. I'm trying to think. So if we started in May of 2019 with Ace Attorney, because I remember it was in January that we jumped into Trigger Happy Havoc, and it was because we ran out of localized Ace Attorney content. Because at that point, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles had not come out.
No,
the Great Ace Attorney was being fan translated, and the second game was not completed. They had like the first 2 cases, maybe 3 done.
Which we did.
But then I was like...
Which is why I'm still stuck on calling Sherlock instead.
Yeah.
And I am still so upset that the name Sherlock Holmes became public domain, like, after they had already done the official translation. It was like days after.
Yeah.
And I was so upset because... Maybe this is a hot take. I don't know. Sherlock Holmes, I hate it. I hate that name. But again, that's also just because my introduction to him as a character was Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
And like that, he'll always just be Sherlock to me. I can't call him Herlock. I cannot.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I'm willing to bet.
And you are still my true headcanon voice for him.
Thank you.
No offense to the official dub actor. It's good. I do like it. I do approve of it. But since you were technically my first English dub of his voice.
Everyone knows that I'm the canon voice. Let's be honest here, all right?
I just love it. I'm biased.
Oh, man. But I would not be...
biased and engaged. What can I say?
Yeah. But I would not be surprised even if the Sherlock Holmes name was public domain before it came out, I'm willing to bet that the Ace Attorney / Capcom localization team would have done that change anyways, because that's what they do. It's just what they do. If you look at Ace Attorney names... Because
they like goofy names?
Yes. Ace Attorney names, if you look at the way that a lot of the names were changed in investigations, there was no need to change them. They were just turned goofy because that's what they do, But
Iris's nickname for him, instead of Shirley, which is like an actual name, is Hurley, which sounds horrendous because hurl is another word for throw up. Like Hurley sounds like a bully's nickname for a kid that they saw throw up in the school hallway one day.
Oh my God.
Like, how you doing, Hurley? You know what I mean?
It was good enough for them, apparently.
I know.
But
I know.
I do remember... I don't know if I've told this story on the channel before.
I'm too set in my ways. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know if I've told this on the channel before. I think I have, but maybe it hasn't been heard by many people. But the transition from Ace Attorney, or I guess away from Ace Attorney, was terrifying for me. Because, that was our bread and butter. That was our only bread and butter.
Scared that it wasn't going to do well, right?
Yeah, because as it was coming to an end, we were asking people, hey, what do you want to see us play next?
Yeah.
Because, really this channel has always been about trying to experience new things and have fun and show off games to each other that we like. Like, that's kind of how Kingdom Hearts came around, was you finally getting to show me that series, which we get back to at some point. Pretty much the next step we have for that is streaming, the watch-along cuts of games that are part of the 1.5 and 2.5 collection. But yeah, when Ace Attorney was ending and we were going to make that transition to Danganronpa, I was terrified that it was going to be like the other things we did, where we would do a little one-off side game that came out, like Resident Evil Village, which would not perform well at all.
Which sucks because it was so fun.
Yeah, but I was worried, and I was like, what if this is the end of everything we worked for?
Yeah.
You know, and at that point we were getting like, it was great to have like 250 views in the first like day or couple days on an Ace Attorney video. Look at us fucking now. But I was worried that we were going to make that transition to Danganronpa and it was going to fall flat and it was going to get 50 views and then it was just going to, our channel was going to collapse. And then Danganronpa Part 1 ended up being the highest performing video that would happen up to that period of time. Same thing, once Danganronpa ended and Persona 5 was coming out, I was like, oh, that's not part of our niche. That's going to collapse under us. And then that went to go perform 5 times better than Danganronpa did in its first day and completely changed everything for us.
Crazy.
Goes to show, hey, listen to your audience. Don't be scared, guys. If some of them are like, hey, you should play this game, then, maybe thank you, guys. Thank you for not giving up on us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for finding us entertaining enough to not just dip once Ace Attorney was gone and find us, enthralling in that regard to where
we try.
Even if we play something strange, though we still have a lot of things that underperform. I was
I
was really sad that Richard Nallis didn't do very well. Yeah. Because that was a game I'd always wanted to show you that was tiny. It would allow us to voice act, but
the voice acting, there was a lot of parts I was really proud of, too.
Yeah, and no one will see.
No.
It's there. You should go watch it. If you like our voice acting, you should go look. And if you want to cry, you should also watch it.
If you like emotional RPG Maker games.
Yeah, it's a very small game.
And our voice acting. Go look at it.
It's like under 5 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Yeah.
So
go do it.
Please.
Please?
Even if it's just background noise.
Exactly.
We're very proud of proud of it.
But if you like stories, I think you'll like that game.
Yeah, it has a very good story.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm a YouTube dinosaur. Like to make some people in this audience.
Cuz like you're the YouTube guy. You roped me into it.
Yeah.
I had never planned on like making a channel.
No. Meanwhile, I posted my first video in June 2006
on your channel.
I've been doing this for 20 years. I've had so many YouTube channels
20 years
that have been all over the place. Obviously, one of them is pretty much public at this point. I think that if you've been around long enough, you've heard of my solo channel. You've probably stumbled upon Maskman Gaming, the wonderful channel over there where there's all kinds of things. You can tell that I was going through the phase of trying to make something click because I had 10,000 different genres of video types going on, where it was, the full horror let's plays and then moving into the Scene Anners style 3-minute videos that were hyper cut with background music and all that stuff. And oh God, it was chaos. There was a Fortnite phase, but we don't need to talk about that. But that was even on a different channel. I've been doing this for a long time. And you know what's funny?
I never realized just how long you've been doing this for.
Yeah. I don't even know if I think I've talked to you about this a long time ago. I did not want to do gaming videos.
Really?
When with YouTube, like the first thing that YouTube, number one, my first videos were just YouTube poop all over the place. It was just random nonsense.
So just like most of what YouTube was back then.
Yeah, like my first video was my favorite songs from Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny as a little collection of things that was like 15 minutes long. Because this was the Wild West before YouTube had copyright system in it, and you could just put songs up on YouTube. But I was really interested in writing and filmmaking. And so my early phase of making things was machinima of an old class, especially in Halo. I have like 2 or 3 dead YouTube channels that I wouldn't be able to access them again if I wanted to, because I don't remember the information or the emails they were tied to or anything. That were like, you know, everything had to have those like production company name things. So they were, you know, they're like my little business channels. Mm-hmm. It was the worst shit. I will never in a million years tell you guys what those channels are, what was on, because there's it's garbage.
What about me?
It's absolute
Do I
garbage.
Get to know?
Maybe.
Wow.
It's bad. It's bad. Some of them are real bad.
I don't openly judge you.
Some of those are bad. One of them I literally can't find. I can't find the channel.
Oh.
I know what it was called, but I can't find it, and I don't remember what the content was titled on there. I can't find the channel anymore. One of them I was able to find easy because it was a unique
just
name.
Lost in the void.
Until I somehow managed to metadata myself into being able to find it through the search function, it's gone.
Dang.
It's there, but I can't find it because it is so, you know, unpopular and YouTube doesn't care about it. So
yeah,
it's tough to find.
Well then.
But yeah, I wanted to make things, and then before I made Masked Man Gaming, I wanted to make live action movies. Oh. I wanted to be a filmmaker. But
did you ever tell me this?
I think it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I probably don't remember.
You know, I realized the problem early on, and that is that if you want to make movies or live action videos and stuff like that, you need friends. You need people more than yourself that also want to do this kind of thing, which guess what? I didn't have. So then I was bored and I was like, you know, maybe I'll just do this for the time being to kind of, you know, maybe make a name for myself and have some fun. And so I made Masked Man Gaming and started playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And then I've just been doing gaming videos ever since.
Amnesia, and then you also got one of the ones that I remember was, oh god, what was it?
Oh,
it was
one of the OG ones.
It was like a Half-Life one.
It was Half-Life. But it was an HD remake version of it. God, I
remember like Umber wasn't in the name, was it? No.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go.
It
look
was like
at this.
a dark something. I don't. What was it?
It's been Black Mesa.
That's
Mesa. What they called it.
I knew there was something like of a dark nature. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because that was the remake project that was going on. That was one of the first things I did 13 years ago. God.
Yeah.
Golly, I'm a dinosaur.
We were dating for like half a year at that point.
Yeah, it was really early on. And you made the little fan art of a bit that I did in there. Oh man, it was a funny bit. Man, that was funny back then.
You picked up a coffee cup.
Yep.
And you named it Cappuccino.
Yep.
No, Chino Capu.
Chino Capu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In true PewDiePie-esque and Stefano nature, that classic.
Which is funny because back then I did not watch PewDiePie at all.
And
no, I was not a PewDiePie fan at that point. Yeah.
I had subscribed to him before he even reached 800 subscribers.
Yeah, that's wild.
That was like one of my was he my introduction to gaming videos? I think so.
I have no idea, but maybe.
And then my whole Tobuscus phase. God, I remember I wanted to get into vlogging because of him.
Yeah.
And then a vlog that I uploaded, ironically, through that hyperfixation, was how you found me.
Which is crazy.
On the internet.
Yeah, it's a wild story.
And then I went to your channel and saw you playing electric guitar. You did a metal version of Gangnam Style.
Yeah, I did. Oh, man.
And I was like, wow, this guy's cool. I want to be friends with him. And then that turned into a crush, and then that turned into a relationship. And,
look at us now, huh?
And now we're engaged.
Yeah.
We've been together for 13 and a half years.
It's crazy.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Look at us go.
Look at us. Look at us, huh?
But our YouTube journey is only beginning, everyone. Because it's been 7 years, but, you know, we've been kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
It's been 7 years
here?
since consistent daily uploading. Obviously, aside from the breaks we had to take because of getting sick and whatnot.
Yeah, everyone has the little gaps in there when things go wrong. Vacations come around, things go awry, but random medical emergencies.
Mostly daily uploads.
Yeah, of trying to make an effort of having like regular content.
Which people
all the time.
I've seen comment of like it's always like they say it's crazy that we're a channel that has daily uploads. And they're always like, why don't you guys have more subs?
Yeah.
They're like, you have great quality audio. You upload daily. You have great chemistry. Why don't you have more subs? And we're just like, we don't know. Yeah. It really comes down to...
I know a little bit.
I can't remember if it's Jacksepticeye or Markiplier that said this. One of them did, or maybe both, that it all comes down to luck.
Luck is a giant factor in there. There are also other things. Like, number one, we do a style of content that...
I think Jack said it.
We do a style of content that isn't very popular and sought after in the YouTube space anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the long play formats that we do, they're not the king like they were back, when I was doing everything in, 2011 and moving forward to there.
Like full game Let's Plays. Yeah.
A lot of things have now become, everything is very, like, especially on YouTube, it's now short focused on there. Mm-hmm. That's why I've tried to make a few shorts out of things we do. It's tough to really get shorts when we have to do, like, we have to find bits from our videos of sorts. That's what our little suggestion thing is there for. Because everything is about
in the Discord,
people finding us through, like, shorts or TikTok, which I may need to make a fucking TikTok at some point or trying to advertise stuff. I have to join that legion because
TikTok.
That's ironically one of the most powerful places to make things happen.
A lot of people find content creators through TikTok.
And that's where a lot of opportunities lie. Because I discovered something. I'm going to peel the curtain back a little bit for a story because,
Well, the curtain has been peeled back the whole time.
But, like, even just stuff from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Recently, I tried to apply for Allie and I to be guests at a convention. Mm-hmm. There was a convention that was saying, hey, we're looking for content creator guests. Apply here. And I was like, I'll give it a shot. I mean, look at us.
I was like, maybe we can get a panel. That'd be pretty cool. Or
just anything. Because I know what the purpose of it is for. They have their guests there, the big guests. That's never going to be us.
The huge voice actors and
they're
stuff.
looking for people that have enough of a standing to kind of advertise the convention for them because they're like, if you pop up, maybe we'll get a few extra tickets, That's kind of what they're looking for. Anything to try and pull in any extra money at all. If they get 10 extra people, that's all they're looking for on that regard. That's extra money in their pocket.
That's true, like people to come and see us there. So yeah.
And so, I did a little thing and I was like, hey, here we are. We do this. We get this many views a day, this many views a month, all this. We'd love to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And then when the time came, we were rejected.
Yep.
And then eventually...
So an attempt was made to meet some of you guys, just so you know.
Yeah. And hey, maybe we can still figure that out at some point, but not in an official capacity right now.
No.
But I went to look because they announced the guests that were picked as content creator guests there. Mm-hmm. And, like, not to disparage anyone, but I was looking at the guests and, like, one of them was a podcaster that had a podcast that had, like, 7 episodes.
7? That's it?
Between all of those episodes on YouTube, they had been viewed 100. The views were in 100 to 200
each.
Each.
Okay.
That's it. Lifetime on there, and like they had like very few subscribers. They had like nothing going on there, and I was like,
what?
Huh?
You didn't tell me this.
Well, I mean, it's something I was looking at kind of recently as I was looking at things of being like, let me see what they're looking for. And then the one common thing that all of those content creators had was TikTok.
Oh, I see.
They had a TikTok, and the TikTok reels for that person, they'd range in the few hundred to 1,000. They had one viral TikTok that went up to a million views.
And that's probably what did it.
But everything that's there was kind of mediocre, but I was like, it's about TikTok. TikTok is like, because TikTok is what everyone is looking for now.
TikTok is the answer.
It's what all of the companies are looking at. You have to put your stuff on there to show that's social media nowadays. it's not even Twitter, Instagram. It is TikTok. That is what they look at.
Yeah.
YouTube isn't a social media. They don't advertise through YouTube or anything.
Would we be able
It's
to
through
put
TikTok.
like our shorts on TikTok?
Yeah, I would transfer some of those and
Because
start
I know a
uploading them
lot
over
of
there.
like streamers and stuff put their shorts that they have on their YouTube VOD channels on a TikTok as well, so people can find them more.
Yeah, I would take the current ones that we have and put them over on TikTok and start trying to work through more. Hopefully, we'll have tons of clip farming coming through this podcast in the future. That's a horrible way to put it, but it's a funny way to put it. I do it for the bit. But so probably expect us to do that because that's just what companies look for nowadays, I guess. That's the presence they look for is TikTok.
That's crazy. It makes sense,
true.
but it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, TikTok.
So expect that. But we also have other things we're trying to work on to try and.
TikTok was just the name of a song.
Where's Vine? Where's my Vine presence? Come on.
And that's a whole other
Rip
thing. That's a whole other.
But there are a lot of things that we want to try and do
Expand
now
on.
because we're trying to make a push of some kind to being able to do this full time.
Yes.
We've been in a bit of a flat line of sorts when it comes to success with content creation for a while. Everything kind of like it builds, but then it stagnates and
Plateaus.
we've been in a plateau for a long time where it's kind of been sitting around the same place for a while. Everything that we do will bolster us up a little bit, and then it'll kind of fall back down afterwards.
Yeah.
But we're trying to do some few extra things here to try and mix things up, like this podcast, having fun and yapping, and with the introduction of Patreon, trying to give something to some of those people to make you feel like if you go over there and subscribe, you'll get something, because
that it'll be worth it.
I know I said this when we made it, but I'm not one of those that believes that like there should be
a paywall.
A paywall that content will be locked behind forever. Like, I don't want exclusive gameplay videos over on Patreon.
Yeah, we don't want anything that's Patreon only.
Yeah, and
Patreon only that isn't on our channel.
Yeah, and I also don't want our regular videos to be like, quote unquote, timed exclusive, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, because that just kind of separates the audience and kind of creates this hierarchy and tribalism of like, oh, I get to see the series, a day or 2 days in advance just because I pay them money. And then it separates the conversations and the comments. Like, the gameplay videos will always be as they are. So I want to try and do different things for that in there. And one thing we were thinking of, we have a few things, but one of the things we were thinking of that is just massive on YouTube in so many ways, but it's not really our niche. Is it what I think it is? I think so. And it's reaction content.
Yeah.
I know. Hear me out. Everyone does it, but there's a reason. Like, it would not be like our regular thing.
No,
it's just
something we would dip our toes into.
Yeah, because like there are some things from like Glitch Productions. Like, we haven't seen the Knights of Guinevere yet, or Murder Drones yet. And we think it'd be fun to kind of react to that, because realistically our content already, we have experience in reacting, because it's what we do to video games. Essentially, we react, we theory craft. We're not just one of those where we're just gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, Zubal just cursed. Anyways, and that, like, yes, we saw that, thank you for your commentary. I feel like we actually understand how that kind of content works and can actually give something viable to it, but we know that's not everyone's cup of tea. And it wouldn't be, it would be like a timed thing that would, Patreon would get early access for like a day or two, and then it would go up on YouTube later to give another benefit for you guys.
Yes.
But let us know what you think about that. Would you want to see us react to little YouTube indie shows like that? Would you want to see us react to anime we've never seen, like fucking One Piece or something like that?
Not the full series.
Oh, absolutely not.
It would be like what? The first two episodes? So,
we would start.
Like
we would start with just the beginning,
Yeah.
And if people wanted to see more, then maybe we'll think about that afterwards.
Yeah,
or
depending on how many people want to
see other things people want to react to, want to see us react to. We'd be all ears for that. But let us know, because I know that one thing that is different with us is that we're kind of faceless. You know, it's only
we're the voices in the ether.
You know,
Woo.
even with our setup, we can't even like VTube it in a way to create that kind of. It's something we'd have to figure out. But let us know if you'd be interested in that. If it's only our voices, would you need to see us with a camera in front of us staring at our face to do it? Let us know what you think in that regard.
Or our voices like usual enough?
Are we good enough in this way for you? Are we good enough this way? Let us
Do you need
know.
us to change?
Yeah. Let us know, because that's something we want to try.
It'd be something different, yeah.
Something else we've been thinking of for a little bit that we want to do.
I think especially me, if this is what I'm thinking.
Especially you, though. There's a lot of things that I want to do as well.
I think I initiated this idea, though.
I do think you did,
because I am obsessed.
And that would be music covers.
Song covers.
You know, it's
that's right, singing.
Yeah, in an official capacity, not just being goofy or not.
Yeah, like singing, like actual singing.
Yeah, I've definitely got to get a treated space to
not like
do that in.
Tipsy karaoke type singing.
Yeah, or just the goofy little bits that we do in videos.
Yeah.
Like real attempts, you know?
Attempts is a good word.
We do it in the car all the time. But,
like,
you know.
Yeah, especially Epic, the musical.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of... And Has Been.
Yep.
You know.
Just musicals, honestly.
Yeah, I think it would be fun to dip our toes into that once I get a treated space set up, which I need to for my own stuff, but that's something I can't talk about right now. Yep. But definitely let us know if you'd be interested in that.
Yes. Because I love singing. I would have to get past the nerves, though.
Yeah, that'll always be the biggest thing, is the performance anxiety of singing with us. That's something you usually do. You know, I think that would be very fun to do.
Because, like, I'm not professionally trained.
Neither am I.
But I have been told by a couple professionally trained people that I sound good. So I'm like,
and
really?
I do think you sound good.
I was like, really? What? Could I do covers, maybe?
Yeah, and putting away my self-deprecation for a moment, I think I'm pretty decent.
Good, because you used to hate it. You used to hate your voice.
Yeah.
Despite multiple people, friends, family members even saying, what do you mean? You have a good voice. And you're like, no, I don't. Don't listen to me.
No, I'm not hunchback in the
Literally, you're like Quasimodo in the world of singing. You're just like, no, I must hide.
I mean, that's the way I was with this for a long time, too.
Needless to say, a lot of our cover song ideas that we have would be duets.
Yeah.
Which would be so fun.
It would be.
So fun.
So that may happen in the near future.
So let us know how you'd feel about that.
Yeah, let us know.
Feedback. We need feedback.
Please.
We can't read your minds. Please tell us.
Yes. And then, I don't know where I was going out with the end then. My brain just kind of just kind of
word salad.
Threw stuff out without thining of what was coming next on that one.
Because we were just, hey, maybe reactions. Hey, maybe covers. What else?
I don't know that I have anything else.
I think that was it.
I think those are the two big things to try out a little bit. The covers wouldn't be like exclusive on Patreon. I think it would. We would just like probably throw up like the download files for it, because it's not like we have the capabilities to throw those things on Spotify, because that takes like money and licensing and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the covers will come up on YouTube if we get them done, and whenever we decide that we're brave enough to actually do it in the first place.
Bravery is a big factor in that.
And then I've got to learn audio engineering to make us sound nice, because I can't afford to have someone professionally, do the audio engineering for a cover.
Mm-hmm.
But when that'll happen, I have no idea, but I think it's something we would like to do at some point. Test the waters and try out a little bit.
Yeah.
And the reaction would be fun to do. Both of us have been, fans of reaction content ourselves. Yeah. We have numerous people that we watch react to things all the time.
Mortius.
Mortius is a big example of someone that we've connected to that is a reactor as well.
Yeah.
So, I think it'll be fun to kind of test it out a little bit in our own way of things that we, do and are interested in.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun, but never expect. We are not going to turn to a reaction channel. Don't worry. That's not anything we intend on.
We're not trying to evolve into purely that. It's just a little side thing.
Yeah. There may be
a little extra thing.
Yeah, there may be some that would get like stuck on Patreon just because of copyright things, because YouTube can be a little funky with some of those. But it's something I'd have to figure out as we experiment through what we would do on those.
Like, if reaction content on YouTube requires heavy editing, which unfortunately leaves out a lot of reaction content because you can only have so much of something up on YouTube without it getting absolutely decimated by copyright strikes. Yeah,
like if we did One Piece, there would be a hefty job on my plate for whatever would be the YouTube safe cut.
Mm-hmm.
And then Patreon would get a lot more of a calmer one because that's a little bit safer in the Wild West over there. But YouTube is pretty brutal, especially in blocking content in countries in that regard of
especially
content.
with the AI doing like searching for copyright stuff too.
Yeah, like it's not about like getting found by anything. It's just that it auto registers a lot of stuff on there. It auto detects things even when it shouldn't. Yeah,
that's been a problem for a lot of people.
Yeah, and I mean, heck, that's a problem for pretty much anyone that plays Trigger Happy Havoc because the opening cutscene of the game was included in the anime.
Yeah.
And the French studio of the anime behind the dub, the studio behind the French dub for the Danganronpa anime and its distribution has the copyright ID for it and completely shuts down and blocks the video for anyone that has that up.
Because I remember we had that problem.
Yeah, like if you go through our playthrough, that part does not exist in the game anymore.
Yeah, you had to cut it out.
Is it that or did I?
Or did you?
I think I had to cut it out. And very recently, I saw that Game Grumps had to re-upload theirs because the opening cutscene also got gotten. They had to re-upload their massive full game playthrough of it because it's brutal sometimes out there.
Yeah.
But 7 years of content, and we're only just getting started.
Yes, how long do you think we're gonna do this for?
As long as we can.
That's true.
And I'm especially
like you said, we want this to be our main job because we each have a real life, quote unquote, job that we've both had for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I want out.
I know you do.
I want to make content for people.
I know
that's the dream for a lot of people, but like we've actually managed to do pretty decent.
It's always been an arm's reach. We had this is a side hustle for us.
Yeah.
We make a nice amount every month.
Yeah.
But it's not enough to carry
not
two
enough
people
to be
through on its own little thing.
An actual singular job for two adult individuals.
Yeah.
To be able to live effectively.
Yeah, it is unfortunately not close enough for that, which is where, we're trying to be able to make extra videos soon so that's literally more views that can come in for you guys to get content of us and
plus,
the ads
if we're
pop up.
able to make this our full-time job, we'll be able to have time to do more things.
Yeah, because that is unfortunately the issue is that, when we're working jobs and we've got our own schedules, it takes away time.
Yeah.
And, we're limited to how many videos we can put out. So it does become a bit of a
because there'll be days where I'm
sometimes.
off, but you work, so we can't record anything because I can't do anything by myself.
Yeah.
It has to be both of us.
So hopefully, we're trying to make that quest to bolster ourselves up to be able to slowly step away from our IRL job and be able to slowly push out more things to you until there's a day that we can safely step away and be able to just do this.
It'll be a win-win for us and you guys because you get more content.
Exactly. So if you want to try and support us to get more content out there, make sure that you go to the description and click on the Patreon link for the Pixel Partners Patreon page, where you can subscribe for just $5 a month. And you get access to all the bingeables, like the Ace Attorney series, which goes up every single Wednesday. I call it Right Wednesday because I enjoy alliterations very much. And then you can find old playthroughs on there that don't exist because of quality standards.
Yeah.
You can find unreleased stuff like Disco Elysium, the first part of that. And then coming up at some point soon, I'm going to throw out there Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Because we did do that, but it didn't. It just did not mesh with us. It did not play out like the original Turnip Boy did.
No, it wasn't the
original
same.
Turnip Boy was great, man.
It was.
But this one, it didn't quite match with our vibe as much in our commentary style.
Didn't quite click.
So after recording 2 parts of that, it never made it past the cutting room floor, if you will, on that one.
No.
So that'll be going up very soon too. And then, you'll get these yaps and these future things coming up. There's some very interesting ones that I think will be very fun in the very near future, and maybe some guests coming on soon, as long as we can schedule things with people that we love.
That would
You'll
be
see
nice.
some familiar
That'd be nice.
faces over here having fun with us as well, and you can get 24-hour.
Here, familiar faces.
Yes, and you can get 24-hour early access to that by going to the Patreon and doing that. And then if you want to do $10 a month, that's totally optional. You get your name in gold at the end of videos.
Yeah.
And that's about
it's just if you feel like you want to support more than the $5, just for the super duper generous people.
Yeah, I've thought about trying to add in little extra things in there. I don't know what to
it
do
could be.
for that.
Yeah,
because I don't want things to seem too
restricted.
Yeah. So
there's a fine line between.
If you ever hear anything on there, then let us know. But for the most part, the extra level is just the fact of, there are people that want to try and help support us if they're able to. And if you want to give a little bit extra, then it exists there for you to be able to give a little bit extra and have your name up in shining lights at the end of every video.
Yes.
But with that, I think that's my yap. We've been doing this for way too long, and we're only just getting started. I thought I said our yap.
No, you said that's my yap.
Well, that was for me doing the outro on there.
Oh.
But yeah, we've been doing this for a long time.
We have.
But,
wait, doing this what? YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant this session. this.
Oh, no, man. This is fine here.
Yeah.
People can listen to us talk, but
we've been doing YouTube for a while. And here's hoping
we're only just getting started
for the rest of our lives.
We're gonna be those internet grandpas when the time comes around. Grandparents. My brain stopped ahead of time and just decided to do the one.
Evan.
Yeah.
Till we're 90.
Till we're 90.
If you get that reference, good. If not,
hell yeah.
Go watch the Deadpool movies.
Now we're just shilling out the Marvel company and Disney.
No.
Oh man, but I think this is all we got here.
Yeah, for now.
Yep. Get ready for next week. We're going to have some random things going on.
Yes.
We're not quite sure which one exactly yet because we've got a bunch of ideas on the board.
And it's going to be hard to control the unmedicated ADHD too, because
probably
just going all over the place. We did pretty good with this.
I'd like to think so. And
we managed to stay on track decently enough, I think.
That's half the fun. Is losing our mind with our neurodivergence, diverging through the paths of everything we're talking about. Yes, but get ready for next week with more glorious yapness coming to you guys.
Yes.
Next time.
And
have
a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is where you are.
Oh my God, she did the thing.
I did the thing.
Look at that. So proud of you.
For doing my thing. Go off, Queen. Thank you.
It's also I'm trying to fill into the 20-second mark. All right.
The 20 seconds.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.